Ladies and gentlemen, backstage at Winnipeg Comiccon with the amazing, the incredible, the multi-talented James Marsters. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. We just came off the stage and we rocked it.
Yeah, we rocked it hard. I learned so much about you, including you were a punk rocker. So all that Spike stuff that's why Spike was a punk with authenticity as opposed to an actor doing a caricature of what they think a punk is.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Like, I love Gary Oldman killed it as Sid Vicious. He was great. But it seemed like everyone else in that movie were playing the mustache twirling villain of what they think a punk rocker is.
Yeah. Because punks are not, I don't know, man. We act tough a lot.
Yeah.
But there's a softness inside of it.
Can you reiterate just for the fans right here that incredible story you told me about seeing the Clash in the 70s? Because that is quite an amazing feat that I want everyone at the convention.
Yeah. So this was 76, 77. I was 7. No. Wait, hold on. Let's be honest. This is 79.
Yes.
So I'm 17 at this point.
So a dash before London Calling comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to the Cow Palace in San Francisco, which is like this multi-purpose venue where they actually have cows, but when they don't have cows, they have this retractable, because like you can have like dirt races, or you can have like livestock in there, it's multi-purpose. So when you have a concert, they have this retractable floor that they put out, right? Which is basically like a trampoline if you think about it. And we realized this as punk rockers. So we were we get in there and they say, like, I remember, like, I had been drinking a little bit. I was 17. And I'd snuck some Jack Daniels in my boot, which was not easy to do. They were really serious about kicking you out on your ear if they found any bottle on you, but I did it anyway. So we get there. We're up in the mezzanine, and I'm kind of going to sleep, and I kind of half wake up, and I remember the Dead Kennedys were playing, and Jello Biafra is dancing around nude, and I'm like, that's cool, And then suddenly I hear, and now the Clash, and the whole place just erupts, like, I don't know, 40,000 teenagers, like, wow. And I just wake up, and they start pogoing. Now, pogoing is like what we used to do before the mosh pit, where half the one side jumps up and down. It's very simple. You just jump up and down one way, and then the other side jumps up and down the other way. And the idea is that you're going to try to hurt each other.
Yeah. You're
going to try to bludgeon each other, send somebody to the doctor. So
to be young.
Fun, right? So in this context, it's like 15,000 people jumping one way and 15,000 people jumping the other way on a wooden trampoline that is splintering and breaking and cracking, and it's glorious. Man. And I tell my friend, I say, I'm going to go give my bottle to Joe Strummer, man. And he's like, no, you're not. I'm like, I am doing it, and I'm going down the middle of the pit. And he's like, dude, you'll die. And I'm like, so be it. And I fought my way down to the middle. I got about 4 rows from the stage, and I chucked the bottle up on the stage. And Joe was counting off, and he was saying like 1, 2, 3. And then the bottle hits him, and he goes, what the fuck? Because he thought that they were about to get pelted with bottles, which is very punk rock back in. You see a lot of punk rockers back then performing in like a wire cage, like chicken wire, because they're trying to protect themselves from the glass that's coming in. But there's only one bottle, and it was full. So he calmed down, and he was like, oh. And he picked it up and took a pull off of it, and then just chucked it around the band. They all finished the bottle together, and he said, who did that? And I was like, me? And he's, thanks, mate. And I was in heaven. I was like the best day in the world. So I was best friends with Joe Strummer. I was best friends with the Clash, and I went backstage to bond with them. They were still on stage performing, but I was a little drunk at the time. And I got about half a foot backstage, and there's 2 large people just picked me up and threw me out in the rain. Best day of my teenage life. Yeah.
You fought the law, and the law won.
Oh, yeah.
James, you're here all weekend telling amazing stories, taking some time with the people. That was a big compliment you got from the audience, that you were really taking the time telling stories. Really, some people, when they come to the conventions, they're there, it's business. And some people are there to meet the fans. You seem to be like the fans come to meet you, and they all walk away beaming, smiling.
Yeah, fans are smart. We're funny. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and we're kind. And
I like how you're saying where.
Yeah, I'm a fanboy.
All right.
I've been coming to conventions dressed as Spock when I was 13 years old.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. And the chicks wanted it. all the women, sorry, I can't say that anymore, the women wanted to talk to me because I had a really credible phaser.
I think the women wanted to talk to you because you look like James Marsters. But, maybe James Marsters with pointy ears.
Spock with a big blonde afro and pasty white makeup on. I don't know if it was
So you're dressed as current day me. All right. So everybody, if you want to meet James Marsters, he's at the convention all weekend long. Winnipeg Comiccon 2024. Come check him out.
Right on.